So today I'm going to be speedrunning this, and you're probably typing in the comments why, and I don't really have an answer for you, but regardless, we're speedrunning it anyway. But before that, I should probably go into what this game actually is, because I doubt most people have seen it. So we're this guy. You can see we're looking pretty nice. We got eyes, a blue shirt. We're orange. Yeah, I can describe a character as well as a 4-year-old. And the basic idea of this game is just to get to the end of each level. So we go into these floating lights and yeah, we're on to the next level. Now, there are some pretty interesting levels in this game, like this one in World 5, where I'm pretty sure we're in an oven. I don't know what Fishy did to deserve to be cooked, but I guess that's what's happening. And this game is basically just a platformer. There's no story because what would be the point of that? It's just pure platforming gameplay, which is something that definitely works for me because I'm a speedrunner and who cares about story when you're trying to go fast? So yeah, that's pretty much the entire game. But before we actually start, I want to show you this beautiful death animation because you won't see it in the speedrun. Wow, that was glorious. Yeah, you kind of just ragdoll, and it looks even funnier because you're the fish. Also, there are other skins like the galaxy skin and the golden skin, and yeah, I don't know if this is a golden skin or if it's bird droppings. And with all that out of the way, we can actually get started with the speedrun, which you can see starts out pretty simple. I mean, we're kind of just running straight forward, but to be fair, we have to learn all the controls and things like that, which now that I'm thinking about it, the controls are just running straight forward and jumping. But when you do combine those with the physics, it does get a little bit harder. The physics in this game are weird, especially on platforms like these, which speed you up and can also completely mess up your camera if you're not careful and jumping. But we made it past the first level. Now we're on to the water level, which the unfortunate thing about this world is there isn't any music. Yeah, of course, Fishy is known for its music, so it is sad that there's an entire level where you don't get to hear any of it, but it does kind of fit the atmosphere because it does feel like we're in an aquarium or something like that. So I guess I will give them a pass just this time. And wow, we almost just died right there. Well, I'm gonna keep going and just be happy to live another day. And here is a level which I do have to wait on. I'm just not the best at this game just yet, so I do have to wait a tiny bit to actually be able to complete it. Otherwise, I will just die, and I almost just died there as well. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just gonna keep going on with my life. I'm trying to get a deathless run. This is actually one of my many attempts that I've been trying to do this. Fishy, it shouldn't be the hardest game in the world to get a deathless run for, but the controls and everything getting combined together makes it a lot harder than you might think. Okay, yep. See, things like that. And then this level is pretty great because you kind of just fall down, and that's the entirety of the level. If you pick the wrong place, you die, so that's pretty funny. And here we have to wait. So I guess we'll change our skin or something because there's nothing more we can do. It is an unfortunate part of any speedrun when there's just an auto scroller, but it is whatever. We still can get past it, and now we can go over here, hopefully not die. That can kind of send you in a weird place sometimes, like you see all what happened to me. So we're just gonna be happy that we survived. We're now in the oven level, so that's pretty nice. We're feeling nice and hot, and I will feel hot as well if I can actually do this without dying. Some of these levels are pretty simple, like this one, where you run forward, and this one is actually not that simple because we have this thing, which is the most annoying thing in the world because you have to find a place to jump on this, and it's rotating really weirdly, and I probably wasted a tiny bit more time than I should have, but at least we got done with it, and we have another one of these choosing levels where we just choose the right place to go. And we're finally on the last world, which is kind of like this sci-fi world, which is pretty cool. The music sounds pretty good. Here, we have to wait again, which always isn't the most fun thing. The nice thing about this game is there is no RNG. None of the places these things take you is just random. It's all set, and that is really nice. Especially if I die, I don't have to completely guess on which pattern I have to take or anything like that. It's all set, and I really do love that about this game. More regular games should take that from this game. Oh yeah, this is the last level. We just win. I don't know why they set up this entire cube and all this stuff. When I first looked at this level, I was like, oh, you're probably gonna have to do so much. You know, they have these spiky things, but then you just fall down and take your W. And at this point, you're probably saying to yourself, wow, that was amazing. I wish I could see more Fishy levels speedrun. And luckily for you, you can, because now we can speedrun the bonus levels. And this is pretty much the same thing as regular Fishy. It's all the same physics, but it is a couple more levels, 5 in total to be exact, that we can go ahead and do. There are some pretty interesting levels like this one, which at first, when I first saw that level, I was so scared of, but it really isn't that difficult at all. And we kind of make our way through all these other Fishy levels. This one is actually really interesting. I really like this level because you have these two platforms that just go away, and we have this one more time, and you know, we're actually just finishing out this entire level right now. Yeah, that's the end of the speed run. Oh, I guess I should have called time a little bit sooner. And yes, you did see that right. For some reason, stepping on this lava thing just causes you to jump really high. I'm not really sure why they decided on those physics, but they're a thing, I guess. And another kind of scuff thing is when you say restart, it takes you back to the regular levels instead of the bonus levels. So that's pretty weird. But you might be thinking that's still not enough fishy for you. Surely there must be more levels that I can do. Well, luckily for you, the developer put 10 of the different Fishy 2 levels in Fishy 1. And you might be asking why I don't just speedrun Fishy 2. Well, this game was free, and that's $10. So leave a like if you want to see Fishy 2 speedruns. But for now, we can just do the levels that Fishy 1 does give us. And we start out with this really cool looking level. You can see the environment in this level. It probably took the developer more time to develop this than all the levels in Fishy 1, which is kind of funny. But to be fair, they are selling Fishy 2 for a total of $10, so they do have to make it worth it. But I kind of do want to get Fishy 2. I mean, you do have the same fishy gameplay, the beautiful fishy formula, but probably with some more and better levels. Playing through this demo, it does make me want to spend the $10 to get it, even if $10 might be a lot for fishy. Also, this level, there is a really fast way of doing it where you do it in like 5 seconds. It's also very difficult, and I think it would probably take me about 2 hours to get it in an actual run, so I'm just gonna go the slow way here. Yeah, I've already spent about 2 hours just trying to get a good speedrun of the first fishy, so this is what you get for now. And this level is really interesting because we can use the physics of whatever these things are to kind of send us up in the sky, and okay, it's kind of sending me all over the place. Am I able to save it? Okay, we saved it. Okay, we're getting to the end. You know, not my cleanest ending in the world, but there is just this level left. We just have to go right here, do another jump right there, and that should be the end. That is time. But before we move on, I know you all saw it, and I'm pretty interested too. What is this cube supposed to be? Oh, well. Can I land somewhere? Or is this all? Okay, well, bye, fishy. Oh, and the cube just disappeared. Well, so that's all the speedruns I have for fishy. I mean, there is also this endless mode, which is a very interesting concept. Basically, the different things just kind of spawn, and you're just hoping that they work out. You can get patterns like this, which I'm not even sure if are possible. Am I actually able to make this jump? Or is that? Yeah, I don't even know if it's endless if you can't make it. But endless mode is pretty much just complete RNG. You have to hope that you get some good paths. Like right here, we got something a little bit better. I think we're actually able to do that. But it just goes to show you, Fishy just has unlimited content. I'm never playing it again, though. But like I said, if you want me to speedrun through Fishy 2, just let me know. I mean, it does have 150 levels total, so that is a lot to speedrun through. And it does also have glowing reviews like, oh, I wanted to like this game. I've been waiting for an ambitious sequel to the masterpiece which is Fishy for many weeks. But much to my dismay, the game is simply bad. It did not live up to the standards that I have come to expect from the Fishy franchise. Had the game not been priced so steeply, I would not have set my expectations so high. All in all, I'm not mad, just disappointed. No jump sound effect, frowny face. Wow, the Fishy fan base goes hard. Well, even if some people don't like that game, at least there's still Fishy, but in 2.5D. It just seems like a glorious game. I don't think it's basically unplayable. Frame rate drops constantly. Music is the worst thing my ears have ever had to endure. I expect better from you. Why can't I just have something?